Hello and welcome back to the VegInspired Kitchen. Today I'm going to share one of my favorite whole food plant-based appetizer recipes, cauliflower cocktail. Now I made this recipe after going to a holiday party and they had shrimp cocktail, and this was years ago, right after I went vegan, and I was like, there's got to be something that I can take, that I can make, that's similar enough to shrimp cocktail that gives me that feeling. And this recipe is it. So you are in for a treat. Stay tuned as I make up this amazing cauliflower cocktail just for you. We're going to start with a saucepan, and we're going to add 4 cups of water and then 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Next, we're going to add 2 bay leaves, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Old Bay. Now I am using a homemade Old Bay that's salt-free. If you want that recipe, check out the comments below. Because I don't have ground bay leaf, I'm adding another bay leaf. But if you're using Old Bay, you'd only use the 2 bay leaves. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cracked pepper, which for me is 16 cracks. And then the secret is 1/8 of a teaspoon of kelp granules. You can find kelp granules maybe in the ethnic section of your grocery store, or you can find them on Amazon. I'll link them in the description below. We use these if we want to make like in our crab cakes, or if we want to make like a chickpea salad, a little more tuna-y, we'll put in a dash. A little goes a long way, so don't use a lot. Now we're going to bring this liquid to a boil. While our liquid mixture comes to a boil, I'm going to make a nice bright fresh cocktail sauce. I like mine super bright, super fresh, minimal ingredients. We're going to start with a 1/2 cup of your favorite ketchup. For me, that's any organic ketchup. Ketchup, we're going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of prepared horseradish. I always start with a tablespoon. You can always add more. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and a 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. I like Frank's. Again, you can always add more. If you want this a little spicier, you could add more horseradish, or you could add cayenne. I like mine bright and fresh, so I don't add the vegan Worcestershire that other recipes call for. I just like it really simple and, like I said, bright and fresh. Stir it up to combine and set it aside for our amazing cauliflower. Now, this recipe is something that I would teach my clients in the Successfully Plant-Based program the community that I have, because one of the things that I teach in regards to social events or holiday parties or even barbecues and picnics is to always look for those recipes, those meals, those appetizers, those entrees, whatever it is that might really entice you. And if you're really new to plant-based eating, you might be like, oh, well, I could have a shrimp cocktail. And of course you could, but maybe you don't want to. And so what I teach is for you to look for recipes, look for things that you can bring that will satisfy those cravings or those desires or those old food associations that you have. So if everybody's having barbecue, you might bring barbecue jackfruit. If you know there's going to be shrimp cocktail, you might bring this amazing cauliflower cocktail to share with everyone. Now, one thing that I do want to caution you about, in the event that you do bring your amazing cauliflower cocktail and your nice, clean, fresh cocktail sauce, just be sure to kind of maybe put a little note, like, we don't want people double dipping. Like, let's not dip your shrimp in my cocktail, because as a vegan, that would be really unfortunate for me, because I don't eat shrimp anymore, and so I don't want that shrimp juices in my cocktail sauce. So these are just some things that you want to consider. Now our liquid is boiling. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. And we are going to add our cauliflower carefully. This is 1 head of cauliflower, about a pound. And we are going to bring it back to a boil and boil for about 7 to 10 minutes until the cauliflower is nice and tender. Okay, our cauliflower boiled for about 7 minutes. I'm just gonna stick a knife in there and make sure that it's knife tender. We want them to be tender, definitely not crunchy, but not so mushy that they fall apart. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to use a slotted spoon and we're just gonna take out a few at a time, dip them in an ice bath, and then set them on the plate. This helps to stop the cooking process and keep your cauliflower nice and tender. What I love is some of the cauliflower has that orange hue from the paprika. So beautiful. At this point, you can also remove your bay leaves or just avoid them. And there you have it. Beautiful cauliflower cocktail that is sure to wow your guests and surprise them that it has such an amazing shrimpy, oceany kind of taste. Now, in good fashion, let's give it a taste. These are a little warmer than I like them. Like I said, I like to serve them cold, so you can make this ahead of time and then set it in the refrigerator, or you really could soak it in a full ice bath like I just gave it a few seconds. Let's give it a taste with our scrumptious cocktail sauce. First, the flavor of the cocktail sauce is so bright and fresh, and it really, that horseradish just pulls in all the nostalgia of those old shrimp cocktail days pre-vegan for me. And then all of those spices that we simmered the cauliflower in just really held into the cauliflower, and so your cauliflower has such a tasty, aromatic flavor, and it's such a beautiful dish. I hope that you love this. Let me know in the comments if this blows your mind. If you want more fun holiday recipes like this, fun party recipes, honestly, let's just make this for Finger Food Friday. Is that a thing? Do you want to do Finger Food Friday? I'm in for Finger Food Friday. Oh, so good. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in our next video. Until then, eat more plants and live veg inspired. Bye.